Hey everybody, Rhett Weaver here from Lifetime Home Loans. Want to go over kind of what's going on this week and talk about what's going to happen today. So Wednesday, June 18th, the Fed is going to come out and talk at 2 o'clock today Eastern, so 12 o'clock, obviously Mountain Standard Time. What are they going to talk about? Well, number one, we know that they're not going to cut interest rates. There's obviously a lot going on economic-wise, worldwide. And what does that kind of have an impact on here in the United States? The thing that we need to really pay attention to is they're going to come out with their summary of economic projections. And so what they're going to talk about is, we just got the retail sales yesterday. Those are extremely low. ADP jobs numbers are extremely low. We see that inflation is down lower off of the reports that have come out this month. So what we need to pay attention to is what are their comments like and how do they see this economy kind of going moving forward? The hard part out of all of this is the BLS jobs report, which we've known now for over a year. They come out with these astronomical numbers and then they go ahead and they start revising them down every single month, which has no effect other than they think the economy is doing great. But when they really dive into it month after month, they realize that there's a lot less jobs in the economy than what they're stating. The BLS jobs report, just to kind of let you guys know, they've come out and basically said that they're short on staff. The way that they go about this isn't great. And so we don't know why it's really the gold standard for the Fed to take a look at the economy and what's happening, but it just kind of is what it is. The graph behind me that I'm showing you guys, this is continuing claims. So usually what we get here are, when people are unemployed or they go into, try and get some money from the government to help them, we usually see these spikes and then it kind of comes back down. What we're seeing with continuing claims of job loss or of unemployment is what I should say is everything's holding pretty steady right now, which is kind of a key indicator here that things aren't as great as projected. Some big tech companies now have been coming out and saying that they're going to go ahead and start firing people because of what AI and the technology is doing. They just don't need as many people there working anymore. So we'll kind of see how this plays out over the next couple months here as we kind of watch this and see what Jerome Powell has to say today. One thing that I do want to show you guys is what have rates been doing over the past couple days. If we take a look at mortgage-backed securities, we're up 13 basis points today, which is awesome. Again, if we get a little bit of some great commentary and some good stuff here to say, hey, things aren't going as great as we thought they would from Jerome Powell today, we should see interest rates continue to get lower. So we've been getting through these hard lines or barriers on these rates to try and get them to go a little bit better. Obviously, if there's some great comments today, we could see a lot of upside here with interest rates, which means they're going to go ahead and get lower. We've been struggling, obviously, since early May to get through these thresholds. And now that we're kind of in the middle of it and trying to break through it, any good news here gets us on the top side, which is really good because then you can see a really good run on rates here. And then depending what's going to happen on some news economic-wise and inflation-wise later this month, we'll just see. We'll see how this kind of pans out. But good news for now, we're seeing interest rates go lower. Hopefully this continues for a little while. We got to watch what happens with the, obviously this war, this tariff stuff, everything that's kind of going on here over these next couple of weeks. But the good news here is we know that we're headed in the right direction. The economy is headed in the right direction for rates to start to get lower. And let's just see how this pans out.